Here we go again. And I did look it up, actually. Manchester City scored 131 goals in the Premier League throughout the course of the season, and they conceded 67. So I guess we're on track to beat Manchester City in terms of goals scored and goals conceded. So we're getting near to being a third of the way through with a couple of big results in the Prem. We could beat Manchester City's 131 goals. So it's possible, but we need to maintain our goal scoring. Good evening, Neil. Nice to see you here. And we do have, though, a couple of tough fixtures coming up tonight. We're going to play Real Madrid. Then we got Wolves and Everton in the Prem. And we'll follow that with Arsenal and Borussia Dortmund. Two tough Champions League games. I'm fully expecting, given the tactic we are playing, to lose at least two of these games. Real Madrid will probably be the first one. In the Champions League, we are sitting in 9th. And a win will take us into the top 8. That's where I'd like to finish. We then have to play Dortmund next. Real Madrid are in 5th. So those are two tough little fixtures that we've got coming up here. But we got to go out there, we got to go attack, and we've got to do our best and pray that we come out on top. And I do know that he wants to drop Kylian Mbappe and play Musiala up front. I can understand what he's doing because Mbappe hasn't been informed, but this is the kind of game that I think Mbappe relishes. The other ones, I'm going to go with the team that I've selected. No, we can't go positive. This is attacking. We can't adjust the tactic in that way. We could do early crosses. I'll bear that in mind for later on. We have a strong-looking team. They're all fit. They're all fresh. And hopefully they'll go out and get us a result. Lauren possibly is someone I could change on the wing. Musiala could go on the wing. I put Musiala in midfield. Musiala could go up here and I could bring the Velociraptor in. And short of a striker, Kamalo not registered. Waneri is injured and not available. Gray is only allowed to play for, I think it's 30 minutes. So if Mbappe doesn't play, we're going to be struggling. Could always push Wirtz or Musiala up there and bring the Velociraptor on. I did look at this Real Madrid team. They are better than us, and way better than us in terms of the attributes. We're going to have to score goals today. We're going to have to outscore the opposition. And if we don't outscore them, if we don't score a bag full of goals, our one centre-back is going to be caught out, I think. A 5-0 victory last time, I think. Yep, that's a good call. And let's get out there. Let's beat Real Madrid, shall we? Or shall we not? And it's going to be an interesting one. I am expecting them to play a control possession, but what I do need to watch is the corners of the penalty area. These areas here, although they are projected to be playing with wingers, I suspect they're going to be playing a little bit narrower than that. But we'll see how that pans out. Go on, Verti. Go on, son. Have a run. And he almost puts us a goal ahead. And that is the kind of attacking play that we need to do. We are the home team. We need to be taking the game to them. I'm playing with a high line, of course, for control possession. But as I said, I'm going to be looking at the inverted fullbacks who are a bit all over the shop at the moment, where he is a bit high up the pitch to my liking, leaving Abba a bit isolated there. But we are attacking and it looks good. And we do have another chance and we've taken the lead. And my decision to play Mbappe has paid off. We've gone a goal up. And I did think this is the kind of game that Mbappe would like to play in. I did think that part of his history in the game would be that he played for Real Madrid, but he didn't. PSG and Monaco, I believe, is his history. But this is the kind of game he'll relish. I'm looking at where their attacks are coming from, and so far they're not really worrying me too much in terms of their attacking prowess. And if we can score goals, we'll beat them. If we don't score goals, and we've scored another one, and it's Arwell Davis, but is it going to be given offside? The referee is consulting VAR, as he normally does 6 times a game. And is it going to be given? The goal is awarded. We're 2-0 up and putting Real Madrid away. They are, in terms of attributes, they scared the living daylight out of me when I looked at their attributes in the comparison, and they're way stronger than we are. But we've got off on the right foot and attacking them as we have to, and we're in again. Mbappe with a long-range shot has made it 3-0, and that's about as good a goal as I've seen. He hit that. I don't even think he took a first touch. He just hit it after the mistake was made. It's 3-0. I can't see how Real Madrid are going to get back into this. Yeah, he didn't take a touch. He just slammed it in after the mistake. It is now 3-0, and we are simply putting them away. And Jesus Aber, the lone centre-back, is having a very good game, I'm pleased to say. And I'm pleased to say the attackers are playing well. But this could all change. 3-0 playing this system is never enough. And they are in, and they have scored. And it is now 3-1. I didn't want to do too much in terms of opposition instructions, but I'm going to ask my assistant, and I think I'm going to do what I normally do and close down the midfield. Hey Matthew, how you doing? I really don't want to type mark Ty Clark. He's too good, although Jesus Aber is a world-class centre-back, but I'm going to leave it for the moment. He has just scored and made it 3-1, and they have got the match momentum now. But so far, so good. We are 3-1 up. There's only 20 minutes gone. This is going to be one of those 7-5s, I think. And let's hope there's going to be no more goals. I'm just looking at... There's only one key pass, which we don't really need to worry about. Bajcetic, the late developer, and we've made it 4-1, and Kylian Mbappe has got another one, and there's only 30 minutes gone. It's 4-1 already. Are we back to scoring goals? Real Madrid cannot live with this, but I do remember that with City in the semi-final, Real Madrid beat City by 13 goals to 5 in the semi-final of the Champions League. So there's a long way to go in this competition. And we've somehow managed to pinch the momentum back with a much better team. I don't think that Real Madrid know what's hit them. Arwell Davis, playing on the wing, is having an outstanding game. He's probably a better winger, actually, than he is a full-back. And playing where he's really comfortable now. And I did have one of the players, and we almost got a fifth. Did have one of the players come to me, say he wasn't playing enough. It was Arwell Davis, actually, and it might be a good idea to play him on the wing. I've noticed he's taken a knock. And into the box, the goalkeeper's taken that. I've asked the players to regroup. I've decided regrouping is going to be a better option for us. Just when we lose the ball, just race back into position and we'll be all right. And I've got the 2 defensive mids on defend now. Go on, where was the pass? Now there's the pass. Lauren's in space. Can he get it into the box? Can we make it 5 before half-time? It's not in the box. Comes back to Lauren. Go on, Sam. It is 5-1. It's Musiala. I just can't believe how this tactic is scoring all these goals. It's 5-1 against Real Madrid, and we are just putting them away. Musiala, I'm not quite sure that was what he meant, but a lovely pass back inside from Lauren, and it's 5-1 before half-time. I'm wondering what's going to happen in the second half. I think they might change their system a little bit. We do have to be on the lookout. So far, playing the high line has been what I needed to do. I noticed that they would, the final third entries that they put were just out wide. But I decided to play with the high line, and it's paid off. And we have had a lot of shots on target. I don't need to talk to any of the individuals, do I? But maybe Guehi to say don't go roaming up the pitch. I think we just need to carry on doing what we're doing. Arwell Davis is very tired. He will have to come off very soon. He could get injured, which I don't want. So actually, I might take Arwell Davis off now, just to protect him. I have nobody who can play on the left wing, and isn't that just FM? Because I don't have a left winger on the bench. I do have these boys. These two can play on the left wing. FM, and I can put the Velociraptor in centre mid, who's in absolutely inspired form at the moment, the Velociraptor. And so let's add to our 5 here. We do have the next highlight. It's lost, though. Ball lost. Jesus Abba needs to win that one. It's Badgetic who wins it. Musiala finds Lauren. Can he get it into the box? It's into the box now, and it's almost another one. It's bobbling about in there. I think it came off the crossbar. And it's not gone in. It is now still 5-1. Probably time to start thinking about resting a few of these players. We've got games coming up one after the other. I've got one interesting schedule adjustment which has happened, which is I've never seen before. Klebson, I'm going to go and do something about Klebson. I don't know who he is, but something needs to be done. I think I'll probably just type mark him, get one of my DMs, wherever he happens to be, to type mark him. Try and take him out of the game a little bit. And I think we're going to make some substitutions in 5 minutes. 5-1. Nothing's happened since half-time. But that's good news, because I can't see them scoring 4. And these two boys, the Velociraptor coming on, hasn't been doing very well. Just looking for tiredness. I think I might risk Akim Gray at some point. Maybe later. Musiala is tired, typically. A lot of tired players. I'm going to bring Karaoke on for Lauren. And then we're going to change the wing backs. So we're going to bring Marcos on here. And Van on this side. And I think we'll leave it at that. I might give Gray 10 minutes, Akim Gray 10 minutes after his injury. Might give him 10 minutes. He's not quite ready yet. He's not training yet. But we might give him 10 minutes at the end. 5-1, I'm going to take this. The Champions League against Real Madrid. Does probably make the Borussia Dortmund game a little bit more difficult. I'm now going to give. However, looking at it, it might be better to rest Jesus Abba, who's had another outstanding game. And we're going to bring Borgia on instead of Jesus Abba. I don't know why they're getting so tired. We're not pressing at all. So it's not, although it is a high tempo, but I suppose playing 2 games a week, they're going to get a little bit tired. And Mbappe is off on another run. Go on, Neves. Go on, son. Another chance into the box. Not quite. Neves out to Musiala. Go on, you're in. And he scored the 6th. It's Newcastle 6, Real Madrid 1. And they have been taken apart. That's exactly the start that I wanted. Absolutely magnificent performance. This tactic is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. But you've got to be very brave to have only one centre-back. There's going to be games we are going to get caught out. Even when I was testing this, I think City lost games 7-3 and 8-2. There's going to be games where we're going to lose. But that's it for this one. We have beaten Real Madrid 6-1. We'll take that. And I'm going to say that's about as comprehensive as it gets. With one of the favourites for the competition, we've blown them away. So we've jumped up into second. So the game against Dortmund, it's going to be another big game because Dortmund have beaten Olympique Lyon by 3-1. So it's second against third that we're going to be playing here. And Mbappe, a hat-trick for Mbappe. A good decision to play him. His morale isn't very good. Surprisingly, his morale is poor, and I wonder why that is. He's not unhappy. Mbappe is not unhappy. Oh, yes, he is. Unhappy with team talk against Southampton. That's upset him. He's just unhappy about a team talk. That's going to take 3 months before he says he's no longer unhappy about the team talk. Okay. That just explains why his morale is so poor. So that's a good start. We have a game coming up in 3 days. I've got to rest the players. But if we look at January, the end of December, we have the FA Cup third round on the 31st of December. And then we have a game on the 1st of January against Manchester City. That's a bit unkind in terms of fixture arrangement. And 2 days before that, we have to play Liverpool. So 29th, 31st and 1st. That's just probably a little unkind in terms of the fixture planners. Liverpool, Manchester City, sandwiched in between the FA Cup third round. The only thing I can think of to do is to play the reserves in the FA Cup third round and run him into the ground. Hey, Raphael, how are you doing, my friend? I'm doing good. But that is ridiculous. 29th, 31st and 1st. Liverpool and Manchester City and who knows in there. I just hope it's not a big team. Otherwise, we are going to be in trouble. So let's rest these boys anyway. They did well. We'll give them a good rest. It's just these, really. Just the first team. And then we'll go and get ready for the game against, I think it's Wolves up next. Smashed Madrid. Absolutely smashed them. I always you never know how it's going to go. There's nothing you can do. It's either going to go well and you're going to score a lot of goals, or it's going to go badly and you're going to concede a lot of goals, or it's going to be one of those 5-4s and you're going to have kittens all through the match. Looking at this Wolves team, there's not a lot about them. And in terms of their bravery, against Real Madrid, I had instructed them to stay on their feet. I'm just going to keep it as per normal. There really isn't much to this Wolves team. They create poor set-piece chances, and they're not very good at the near post, so we'll go back to the near post. And we will attack. Match preparation, we'll do attacking free kicks as well. Attacking corners, attacking free kicks. And maybe I should rotate the team. Wolves are bottom of the league team. I should be, and he is telling me I should be rotating the team. And it's probably a good idea. I think the player I just made the promise to for more playing time, well, Van now is happy with his playing time. It was Arwell Davis, so we'll put Arwell Davis on the wing. I'm going to give Jesus Aber a rest. And I'm going to put Borgia in here. Marcos as the right fullback, and Arwell Davis can come back and play fullback. And we'll put... We do have players who are coming back. I've got Kamalo, who's fit. This is a game that possibly will suit Kamalo. The Velociraptor can come in. Carioca can come in. We'll play Landerson as the DLP. He can quite happily play the DLP. And Moscardo can play as the anchor. And then two wingers. Akim Gray can come on the wing, and Mora is unregistered. Nawani is not yet fit. It's almost fit. So I think somebody will have to play again. Musiala can come on the left wing. So Peterson, Van Aber, Neves and Guehi, Bajcetic, Florian Wirtz, and it's a tough one. Looks like it will have to be Mbappe. So it's a pretty strong bench. And the game is imminent. We've got games just going to be coming one after the other. So I think rotation is important here. Nawani probably is going to be, I'm going to be told, 45 minutes. Oh, Landerson. Oh. He's a squad player, for goodness sake. How many games has he played? He's playing a ton of games. All right, he's this is more than a squad player should be playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He started 5 of the last 10 games. So what is he whinging about? That's just unbelievable. I don't agree with that at all. How many games should a squad player be playing? He should be providing competition for places. I don't agree with that. Agreed playing time is not. He's a squad player. We're going to change him to a squad player, see what happens. Just change him to a squad player. See what happens. Does he complain? Good evening, Callum. How are you doing, my friend? He hasn't complained, so that's probably a good move. I just don't... How many games should... I mean, I don't understand this squad player regular starter. How many games should a squad player be playing? He started 5 in the last 10 and come on as a sub for 30 minutes in the other 5. I'd say that's pretty good for a squad player. I'd say that's pretty good for a regular starter. Given the amount of fixtures that we have, you've got to rest your players. I don't know, interesting. Like, how many games out of 10 should a regular starter play? 8. How many games then does an important player play? 9 out of 10, and then a star player plays 10 out of 10 until he gets run into the ground and demands a holiday because he's too tired. I don't know. It's really, I have no idea how they work that out. That Man United comeback. Oh, yeah, I remember that. What was that one? That was... Didn't we go 3-1 down in that game? Yeah, we were 3-1 down and came back and won 5-3. I remember that. So I'm just wondering if Akeem Gray is pronounced fit. I just think this is the right sort of game for Khumalo. Just give him a run out. Borgia, not quite fit. Nawani, 75 minutes. So we can put Nawani on the bench. Could probably start him. In fact, why not give him a start? So we'll put Nawani on for Musiala. And we'll bring Musiala into the team. Actually, no, we'll give Musiala a rest. Got plenty of cover for the left wing. Hey, Kevin. What team do I support? Do I have to tell you? I support Manchester United for my sins. Yeah, I know it's not going very well. I wish the results for United were like this. We've dropped down to third, which is interesting. So we do need to win this game. A win, or don't come back into the dressing room, boys. I know why he wants to do this. I know why he wants to do this. But I'm not going for it. We're going to play with the high line. We just got to go and beat Wolves. It's as simple as that. We are a much better team than them. We just got to go and beat them. And if I start messing about with it, it feels Musiala should have been picked. Mbappe is a very unhappy bunny at the moment. Yeah, we are favourites. Do I say I'm expecting solid? No, I'm not going to say that. But I'm going to say we need to dominate the midfield. And I'm expecting to see quality finishing from Khumalo. Let's go and see what my assistant says about this. We don't never press. And I think we'll do exactly what we do. We'll try and take this midfield out. And see if that works. It's worked so far. This is one of the... Well, I thought we were losing it. I don't know. I think there was only 15 minutes left. We were 3-1 down with 15 minutes left, and we come back. And, yeah, it was a very, very strange game. But this is a very, very strange tactic. And anything can happen. You can score goals, like 3 in 2 minutes. But you can equally... concede 3 goals in 5 minutes as well. Family is from Ecuador. Oh, Valencia was from Ecuador, wasn't he? Yeah, blimey. So this is not good, and I do understand why he wanted to play with a lower line. And I'm tempted... because Wolves are going to sit deep. They're just going to try and block us out. And since I can't come off the mentality to pull Wolves out, oh my goodness me. This is where we're going to get caught, are we? Well done, Borgia, but he's given it away again. Since we can't lower the mentality, the only option I've got is to lower the line to actually pull them out. So I had a feeling why my assistant was saying it, and he might yet prove to be right. And I might have to act on that in the second half. I mean, they're going to play direct without a shadow of a doubt. They're going to, like this, be trying to get the ball up the field as fast as possible And I think I do need to do something before they score. I'm going to go into a mid-block and I'm going to just lower the line just a tad, just to try to stop them with these direct balls that they're playing. And just see if the mid-block can help pull them out a little bit. But we are under the cosh a little bit here, and it is these games, like, you're always in danger of losing. 6 shots, 1 on target is not good enough. Although nobody is actually playing that bad at the moment. Morale isn't good. What's that red one? Apprehensive. Arwell Davis, who's been playing on the wing, is apprehensive now. Do I have a preferred? I like the 4-1-2-2-1. I've liked it since FM22. If I say that, I'm going to have to do something to help them. What could I do? I could hit early crosses, I think. So if we say our shooting has not been good enough, what I can do is hit early crosses. I don't want them to shoot on sight, because it'll make it worse. But if we hit early crosses, that might help them. And yeah, I think that's probably all I can do. It might help to go a little bit narrower. We'll try that. Oh boy, this is tough. I guess you could say it's a very even contest. Bad from both sides. We've got a shot on target there and another one. So what I've done has maybe helped. Now we just need someone to put one in the back of the net. But this is actually not good enough, because yes, it's Juan Harry has got the goal. And see that little tweak that we made. I'm going to go attacking narrower. We are now attacking from the corners of the box. Yep, get in. Still playing FM23. The biggest change you found, I think the animations were a lot better, in all fairness. Oh, I thought that was going in. Gotta get my eyes tested. Is it time to make some changes? Don't quite know what Wolves are doing. They're targeting Arwell Davis. Don't know why. He's an extremely good inverted fullback. But I think they're just playing direct. They're just trying to get balls like this behind my defence. And in all fairness, this 3-man defence is doing really well. But there's a big gap. And there is the equaliser. A huge gap. Absolutely gaping hole at the back of our defence. That's always the danger with this. You look at it. He's got dragged out of position. He's way out of position. A huge gap. Oh, Borja. You need to be more central. Okay, we know he's onside. And that's that direct ball over the top. I think their wing backs are causing me problems, aren't they? Yeah, both of their wing backs are causing me problems. So let's try and take their wing backs out. Yeah, that is the problem, that they've both got good feet. Oh boy. I think we keep going with what we're doing. Just need to sneak another one. Come on, boys, come on. Karaoke is not playing very well, and he's very tired. Both of these boys. So we will put Vertzi on for Veloso. And this is a tricky one. João Neves on for Karaoke. Moneri is tired. So I will move Arwell Davis up and bring on Peterson. And let's bring on Mbappe. Kamalo may have to be sold. He's not quite good enough to be in this team. He's just not quite of the standard of everybody else. Go on, Hakim. Go on, Sam. Go on, go on. We've got to get a winner here. And there's a chance. Get in. It's Florian Wirtz. What a substitution. And it's now 2-1. Oh, boy, this tactic. I'm half tempted, given the way that Wolves are playing, I'm half tempted to go to a lower defensive line. Because those long balls, it would give us more time to deal with these long balls. They're not exactly playing in front of us. Oh, highlight from the kickoff. So what I might do is go into a low block now. Whoops. And then go to a lower line of defense. We can get them to step up more. But I just feel that we should be trying. They're just blasting balls over the top. And we've got 4 in midfield, so we should be able to deal with the midfield, anything they try to play in front of us. So we should be able to deal with that. It's just I'm having kittens with only one centre back there. So we need more time to deal with this long punt over the top. Well, the lower line should cancel them out now. And hopefully they can't get behind us. Don't give a penalty away. Do not give a penalty away. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness. They've made it 2-2. Is he going to be given offside? Oh, what a game. Why do I find it so difficult against Bottom? No, it's been awarded. Blimey. Hey, Reckons, how you doing? That's the problem with this defence. Hakim Gray is very tired. We just got to keep attacking now. I'm going to put the lines higher up now. Gray is very tired. I've got to get him off. Somehow. So I'm going to have to do this. Florian Wirtz. Oi, why can't I... Why can I not make substitutions? What's happened here? Because there were changes going on. So, Gray is tired. So Wirtz can come out here. Landerson can go up. Or Bajcetic actually can go up. And Landerson can stay where he is. 2-2. That means we're not going to go top. We're going to be in second, 1 point behind Arsenal. This is an absolute shambles. I'm going to shout at them just to make me feel better. Absolute shambles here today. But probably means that the Dortmund score is going to be in our favour. Probably means that our shooting has been terrible. I think Kamalo is just not quite good enough. And it's going to be... Oh, I need to push the lines up, don't I? I'm going to push right up now. But possibly too late, because it's possibly too late, but you never know what's going to happen. Well done, boys. Well done. Counter now. Counter-attack. Come on. Counter-attack. That's not very good, but he's still got hold of the ball. His pace. Oh, Vertzi, what are you doing? Go on, Landerson. Go on, boys. We've got this. One little pass. Go on, son. Arwell. Get in. It's 3-2. It's one of these games, and Bajcetic has got it in the 96th minute. Just finished watching the whole playlist of your Swansea save. Yeah, that disaster after Newport. I'm actually thinking of doing a Cardiff save. More will follow on that, because I'm going to set you guys a challenge as well. So I don't know how we've managed to win this one. 96th minute. We haven't won it yet. Anything could happen now. But it's going to be another victory. Oh, and we've got another highlight. Got a corner. Can we make it 4-2? Get an extra goal? That'll be good for our record goals tally. Oh, hit the post. That's it. That's going to be full time. No, not yet. Come on, referee. It's full time. Now it's full time. 99 minutes. It's full time. But somehow we've managed to steal that one. I'm going to say well done. That was a good win. It was a very good win. So, okay. Yeah, I do remember I had that disaster with the Newport save, but the Swansea save was good. Got a question. Managed to get Crewe from 4th English League to Premier League and winning the league easily every year. And I think I have to start a new career. I mean, yeah, it can get very boring. What I tend to do is I tend to finish when I've won the Champions League. That's it. If it's a journeyman, once I've won the Champions League, I'm not going to do any better than that. So I tend to finish once the Champions League is over. It can just get a little monotonous after that if you're just winning all the trophies all the time. There's no challenge. Once you've built up your squad, to the extent that we've built up this Newcastle squad is immense. Defensively, midfield and attack. The only weak link I've got is Kamalo, but I'm really reluctant to let him go. He's like a son. He's been with me since season 3. And he's gone all around the world with me, so I'm very reluctant to let him go. But in terms of a squad, once you've got to this point, and if you remember, the journeyman, I finished it when we won the Champions League, because we were just going to go on winning things. And then the challenge has gone. So I would say, yeah, start another one. Give yourself another challenge. But if you enjoy winning trophies, keep going. And I know there's a lot of people just keep going and going. They feel they deserved the opportunity to keep winning trophies season after season after season. For me, I think it gets a little bit too easy. And I'm only doing this Newcastle just for this tactic. I want to beat the number of goals scored by Manchester City, and we are now up to 45 after 12 games. We've got 131 to beat, so we're going to have to keep this going. And we now have to play Everton and follow that with Arsenal. Hey Philippe, how you doing? How do I manage to play without getting tired? Explain that to me. You mean you are tired? Or in game your manager is tired? Um, I do get tired. Sometimes I wake in game, yeah. Like my players get tired. That would be fun, wouldn't it? The manager's tired and needs a holiday email. Mbappe drops the team talk concerns. Fair enough. I thought it might be another month or so before we did that. I do get tired, and sometimes like streaming 6 days a week is very, very tiring. I just sleep in the morning after. That's how I do it. I don't have to go to work. I'm lucky. So if I want to have a lie-in, I just have a lie-in and sleep. Speculation over his future. He's open to staying at St. James's Park. Another one. He'd previously expressed doubts about the team talk. Okay, that Southampton team talk upset a couple of them. And now we've got to play Everton, who do win a lot of first contacts at the near post, so we'll go far post then. We'll just go far post with our corners. But apart from that, they don't create very good opportunities, except against me. They don't look like a very, very good team. We should be smashing these. So we want to do attacking. Attacking free kicks and attacking corners. I think about the idea of creating a club from my town in the Polish 7th League. I don't know if I managed to get... That's the challenge, isn't it? If you've got a good enough tactic, if you know what you're doing, basically, if you're good enough in the transfer window, you'll do it, Smolu. You'll definitely do it. A youth academy save is really good. It's frustrating, but really good. You mean tired of playing the game, or just physically tired? I'm not quite sure what you mean by tired. Physically tired, or just, I can't be bothered with this game anymore. Sort of tired. Tired of the game. Sheffield United 5, Liverpool 1. What's going on there? There's some teams scoring some goals here. We need to do the same against this Merseyside team, and we do need to get the first team back in. And that will be... Peterson can come in here, Arwell Davis on the left. Although I might play Guehi on the left. Arwell Davis just played, didn't he? Although he does need to play. Yeah, he just played the whole game, didn't he? He does need to play, Arwell Davis. Otherwise, he'll ask to be sold. So let's play Arwell Davis. If he's tired, he's tired. It's his own fault. And then Jesus Abba will come back in. Might play Van. Is this a game to play Van? Or Marcos? Nah, let's play Peterson. Badgetic will come in as the DLP. Guehi. And then Wirtz. And the Velociraptor. Lauren's been on a good run of games. Let's switch those over. And Mbappe comes back up top. Now let's give Mbappe a rest, shall we? Gray can go up top. Carioca on the wing. And Waneri can play out wide on the left. Then we have Marcos Van, Borja, João Neves, Moscardo, Landerson, Mbappe and Musiala. Good bench. That's a nice bench to have. So we've got off to a good start. Thrashing our new contract. We've thrashed. I'm just about beat Wolves. New contract. Okay. What am I on at the moment? 105,000 a week. Oh, we got to get that up. Okay, let's. We'd like to gauge? Yeah, I love it. Unity and stability. New contract. We'll be offering you a new deal shortly. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Even with this tactic. Who is he? Oof. Not bad for 68 million. How much have I got? 40-something million. 44 million. I think I probably need to put him on the... He's already on the shortlist. Yeah, I know about him. Elite winger, 5-star winger. Not for sale. No, he's not good enough. There's some good players around. Whew, there's some good players around. How many seasons have you done? This is just a one-off season. This was part of the Journeyman Save. It was the final leg of the Journeyman Save. We were required to win 4 of the Intercontinental trophies. And this was the final leg. And I think we were here 3 seasons at Newcastle. Once we won the Champions League, it was all done. So I've just revived it just to do this tactic. Someone asked me if I could create the WM tactic, and we've done that. It doesn't look like a WM, but if you bring the deep line forward back and have the 2 centre mids going past him, it then becomes the WM. So having created it, I found that it was the only way to play it was to be extremely attacking, and then tested it holidaying. Manchester City just scored tons of goals, and I decided, okay, let's see if we can beat Manchester City's goal tally. Do I want to be greedy? Let's pop it up to 135, shall we? Are they accepting that, or we're very close? Let's go back down. So yeah, I'm just doing this for a season just to see if I can beat Manchester City's 131 goals in the Prem. Who is he? He's a DM. He's not that good. 35 years old. Why would I want to sign him? Although I signed Mbappe and he's 34. I did see a post, I think in the FM Tweak Discord, where somebody posted that Mbappe had got Player of the Year, I think it was, at 40 years old. I thought that was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. So who's not happy now? He's pleased with the playing time. He's not important. Still waiting to be sold. and pleased with the attempts to sell him. So nobody's really unhappy. Borgia, he's not recovering his fitness, is he? 75 minutes, 4-1 airy. So do we need to do anything? No, Jesus Aber is back in there, 75 minutes. Plenty of players who can go on to the left. Everton should be a stroll in the park. I think with this team, should be an absolute stroll in the park. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I've got Arsenal next. And do I want to be playing a weakened team against Arsenal? I just want to win and get these 3 points and use this opportunity to score goals. Our home form is important. We told them off last time, so we will encourage them this time. Let's go to the assistant. What do you reckon? And we'll do what we've been doing and close down the midfield. We'll just continue to keep doing what we're doing. 4-3. I think this one will be... We're going to have a defeat at some point. We're going to have a heavy defeat. It's a penalty, ref? That looks like a penalty to me. And it is. We will suffer a very heavy defeat at some point. Unless the lines is helping. Because obviously when played with Manchester City, they lost quite a few games. But I was on holiday. I wasn't using the lines system to help them tactically. Unless the lines are helping, I don't know. I don't know why it would, because we only have one defender. And we are a goal up already against Everton. I want 7 or 8 in this game. What do you think about this tactic? Sweeper, keeper, ball playing centre back, 2 inverted reversed wingers, deep lying centre mid, 2 centre mids, 1 Mazzala. You've got, I would have one of the centre mids doing a less aggressive role. You got 2 playmaker types at the top of your midfield, and just have one of them like a box to box or a centre mid. Just a more static, with a more defensive responsibility. That's what I'm trying to say. 2 wingers on attack, 1 complete striker. Yeah, I would say go for it. I can't see why that wouldn't work, but I would have just changed that midfield at the top of the midfield a little bit. Oh, that's a lovely header. Puts the Velociraptor in, and he's not going to miss from there. It's 2-0. 5 minutes gone. Is this going to be 8 here today? Looks good, yeah. You got 2 wingers on attack. The Mazzala is pretty good. Mazzala on support. Possibly have Mazzala on attack and have a... I definitely would have a centre mid in there though, just for some stability in the middle. Could even play a box to box if you're going to go more attacking. We want 10. I want as many as we can get on this one, Joe. Put pressure on City's record. Jesus Aber is outstanding up the back there. He's played all season on his own. He must be so lonely. Although the back 3 are nice and narrow there today, which is nice to see. There's the Velociraptor again. He's in. He's in again. He's made it 3-0. There's 9 minutes gone. Everton are dying already. This tactic is awesome. This tactic is awesome. Oh boy. And it worked with Aston Villa as well. So it's, as long as you've got a half decent team, it should work. So, I want to try it with a championship team. I want to see how it gets on with a championship team. But at the moment, we are murdering Everton, we murdered Real Madrid. But you can see that if you don't play well, like against Wolves, you're going to concede goals. But luckily, we came back into it. Substitutions helped against Wolves. Come on, don't stop here, boys. Do we want more? Win that header, nicely done. Oh, Vert's class. Oh, passing it around absolutely beautifully. And there's a pass. Oh, Waneri, you should have buried that. 6-1, Joe, we beat Real Madrid. 6-1. It's definitely worth trying, Dara. Definitely worth trying. But you'll have kittens every time you start a football match. The thing to do is if you go 2 behind, don't panic. Because it's so attacking, you could just score 2 or 3 within 10 minutes. But you need to probably have a half-decent team. And Gray has made it, is it 4-0 now? Everton are done. So yeah, you would need to have a half-decent team. Aston Villa standard, Aston Villa only fell away at the end of the season. They finished 9th, but they would have done a lot better. They lost their last 8 games because they only had a squad of 19 in the end. The director of football sold all the players and didn't replace them. And they only had a squad of 19, and then the April and May they had a dreadful injury crisis. But they still finished 9th and scored 101 goals. They did, however, concede 97, but they still did very, very well. I want to try it with a championship team. That'd be so funny. Go on, son. Here's another one. It's 5-0. There's only 20 minutes gone. And we are blasting them away. And if we can get a ton of goals here, City's record is under threat. I've just got Burnley promoted. But I'm not sure Burnley are going to be able to do it in the Prem. But it will be fun to do it. Are we going to get 10? Are we going to get 10 today? The highest score I got with it was 9. There's been a few 9s, but there's never been a 10. So we shall see. We are just blasting them away. They've had nothing of the ball. Well, they've had 44%, but they've done nothing with it. Come on, boys, don't stop at 5. Yeah, there's a video. It's called the 1940s, 50s WM tactic. There's a video on how to set it up. And you can download it as well. I think there's a download attached to it. It's just fun. Don't take it too seriously. And there's the next. It's 6-0 before half-time. It's only 35 minutes gone. We could be 8-0 up before half-time. This could be the record score. Good evening, Jack. How are you doing? Are we going to get the record Premier League score here? There's been a couple of 9s. A few 9s. And Real Madrid beat Manchester City 9-3 in the semi-final of the Champions League. But this is looking good if we can keep it up in the second half. What I'm particularly impressed with is the defence. 4 games, we've only, conceded 2 or 3. We've just blown them away. I mean, I would probably be a terrible manager, Smolu. FM is one thing, real life is another. I would probably be a dreadful manager. I just would be so angry with my players all the time. Yeah, we've had a lot of shots. But if you tell them that, they're probably going to get complacent now, aren't they? It could be anything, yeah. Could be, Neil. Throw the water bottle. Go on, Gray, make it 7. 6 isn't good enough. Oh, what a free kick. Oh, what a free kick. Florian Wirtz has made it 7. Ah, boy. I mean, I wouldn't mind being like my hometown, being tactical advisor, but I'm not sure that even doing that is the real life is a different ball game, and getting players to do what you want them to do, to play the roles in real life, is probably going to be a lot harder than getting them to do it on FM. I don't know. I'm just happy doing FM. Oh, there's a goal back. 7-1. It doesn't matter about that. It matters not about that. We just need to keep collecting goals. Oh, it's been disallowed anyway. You're right, though, Neil. This could be anything now. There's still 40 minutes, 45 minutes with time added on. So this could be anything. Well, they are being absolutely torn apart, Everton. Right, it's time to make some changes. These boys have got a bit complacent. We've only had 12 shots, which is really interesting. Only 12 shots we've had, and we are 7-0 up. That's lethal attacking. And we're through again. Go on, Florian. It is 8-0. It's now 8-0. Poor old Everton. I'm starting to feel sorry for Everton now. But I want to pile on the goals here. Jesus Abba. He's got another 7+. He's been outstanding. Outstanding. What a player he has become. Alright, time to make some changes. 8-0. Yeah, time to make some changes. I don't know who to take off. We've got to get some of these first team players. Hakim Gray can come off. Mbappe can come on. It's just a little replacement in Mbappe. First team players, really. Wirtz, Veloso. Sir Landerson can come on for Wirtz. Moscardo for Guehi. Neves for Bajcetic. First team players. The Velociraptor could do with coming off, I think. And bring Musiala. These are fine substitutes coming onto the pitch right now. What a squad this is. If we don't win the title, I'll be very surprised. We might not win the Champions League. We may well not win the Champions League. Come on, boys. 2 goals. 2 goals will be the record score. We've got Mbappe on the pitch now. Oh, God, he's going to give him the ball away. I'm not going to be happy with 8-0, boys. Not going to be happy. We have to be 5-0 up after 20 minutes. I'm not going to be happy with only 8-0. They can have a goal. It's okay. No problem. They can have a goal. We just need 2 more. Oh, that was onside, referee. Give them a goal. Give them a goal. Yeah, I know. Bring on Mbappe at 8-0 down. And not only that, we brought on João Neves as well and Musiala. It would just be like, oh my God feeling. Yeah, Smollo, I am a fan of Manchester United, unfortunately. I hope one day we will come back, but I don't think it's going to be for a long time. Might be a long time before we come back. Come on, we still need 2 more goals. Are we going to get the 10? Joe needs 10 goals. That's a lovely pass. Oh. There's number 9. Number 9 has gone in. Oh boy. This is going to really put a dent in the 131 goals that City scored. Nice pass. Who was that? Karaoke. Lovely pass to Waneri. All out attack. We won 10. We've still got about 10 minutes. We can still get 10. And we've brought on some very good players. Yeah, like imagine being an Everton player. 8-0 down and you bring on those 3, Neves, Musiala and Mbappe. It was so disheartening. Go on, that's it. Nicely done. Go on, Mbappe. That's it. Good crisp passing. Lovely job. Oh, that was the chance. Come on, FM. You can give us the 10. Give us the 10. It's just 5 minutes to go. Are they going to give Everton another one? Well done. Nicely done. Counter. Lovely play. Go on, Musiala. Go on, support him. Somebody get with him. He's managed to get past his man. This has got to be number 10. Go on. That was Mbappe, was it? My goodness me. I think it's not going to be 10. We're going to be stuck at 9. It's going to be 9-1. It is. We didn't get the 10. It is going to be 9-1. I'm not happy. Should I tell them I'm not happy? I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. That was a bit of a let-off. I think we have to say I'm very happy with the way you played. Throw the water bottle. Sacked in the morning. Absolutely right. What a missed opportunity. You guys are too harsh. Are you with the press? You're too harsh. I thought I was harsh. Now we got to get ready for Arsenal. We are going to lose a game soon, and it could be Arsenal. We are going to get spanked eventually. There's a lot of goals against. Oh boy, let's rest them again. They do a lot of work. They do a lot of work. Oh, so how many have we got now? We've got 54 now after 13 games. Which means we're looking at 150. Which, if we can get 150 goals, that will be outstanding. This tactic is insane. Fine 3 wages. You guys are too harsh. Only 9 though. I mean, we should have got the 10. If we were going to get the 10, that was the day to do it. We're not going to get 10 against Arsenal, that's for sure. So we go far post. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. And then what I think I'll do is play for set pieces. Nah, probably not. Not a good idea. There's nothing I can see about this Arsenal team. Inverted wing back here, and then yeah, so those will become the back three. So they'll be. So they've got an advanced playmaker. He's going to go forward. The centre mid is going to go forward, but they'll have two at the back with three behind them. Okay, two inside forwards. Yeah. So if I can just quickly... Yeah, you can see where they're going to be playing the ball. It's true. There's a couple down the middle here, but the passing goes out wide. And then you're going to have the inside forwards cutting inside, picking up the ball here, cutting inside and trying shots from this. So what we need to do is get the wing backs or the inverted full backs to close down more. And we need to have a higher line. So we'll stay with the higher line. But what we want to do is get both of these to close down more. But I'll do that in game once the game starts, because I quite regularly forget to put it back after the game. I have never played... And I have never played any other game other than FM. Hey David, good to see you. The player movement does look good, but I'll agree with Neil. The FM tweak engine looks much better. So yeah, this is fun. This is a very attacking match engine, which suits what I'm doing here. Otherwise, if it wasn't for this tactic, I would be using the FM tweak match engine. I use the FM tweak with my Ipswich save. I'm getting good results with that Ipswich save. So it's not interfering with what I'm doing in game. I really would, if you're going to download one, David, and use one, I would say FM tweak would be the one. Definitely. Not this one. Although it does look good and there's lots of one touch passing going on. Definitely use FM tweak. Yeah, for fun. This is just for fun. And it does add to the attacking threat that I've got. But yes, Neil is right. For realism, definitely use the FM tweak. It will make your match experience a lot better than you've had before. I've always been... I'm a better defensive manager than I am an attacking manager, Callum. I always look at what the opposition are about. This is very useful. It's kind of like when you're in a big game. Always have a look at this. This is their last 5. This is just against Man City. And this is an indication... Oh, not this one. This one. It's an indication of where they look to place their passes. And you can see where they're passing to. Clearly see where they're passing to. So that means they're going to be... I know where the threat is coming from now. And I got an idea of how to deal with that threat. So I've always focused on defense. And I remember when FM24 came out, and I was in the forums, I was seeing so many people saying, how on earth do you defend in FM24? And 4-3 seems to be the most popular score, or 3-2. So I then set about to find out how do you defend against what they'd done. And it took a while, not very long, but we figured out how to defend. And so I'm a better defensive manager than I am an attacking manager. I know how to create space, but I often forget to do it. Whereas defence, I'm always looking at defensive lines and where they've got space and how to close down that space. I sometimes forget to look at the attacking side of it. Vertzi, I think this was like... Oh no, that was the free kick. Wasn't that one? What was this? What is the Jugador del Mes Award? No idea what that is. But he's won it anyway. Anybody know what the Jugador Award is? Oh, they want to discuss increasing the wage budget. We'll have a bit of that. Are you interested in a bigger wage budget? Nah, cut it. No, we don't want... 9,500,000. What is it at the moment? Oh, it was 8 million, wasn't it? 8 million something. 8 million too. So that's a big hike as well. Have you got a real name fix mod? Say that again, Neil. Have you got a real name fix mod? Oh, the yeah, I've got a lot of mods Neil loaded up. I think I do have. Let's go to... Yeah, this is called Premier League, not Premier Division. So yeah, I've got one of those, and this is called the Champions League. So yeah, I've got one of those installed. I've got the club names as well. But some of them don't work anymore. Since they did an upgrade for licensing purposes, and some of the names don't work anymore. Oh, Landerson wants to have a chat now, does he? Has he got a friend? He's like a squad player. Come on. Actual playing time, squad player. Agreeing time, playing time, squad player. Expected playing time, squad player. What is he complaining about? He's playing exactly the amount. Badgertich is a vital part of the team. He has a decent partnership in the middle with Neves. No one is a leader. Oh, he's unhappy. His agreed playing time's been changed. I remember what that's about now. Highly influential player. Maybe I should give him a few games. But is he really necessary? Could we sell him? That's the wrong one, isn't it? That's the wrong. Could we sell him? Landerson. Oh, blimey. I think he could be sold, couldn't he, Landerson? We have got plenty of cover here. And he's not that good anyway, compared to this lot. And one air he can play there as well. We get 110 million for him. What do you think? Sell him? Threaten him to be sold? He thinks Neves, he's got a good relationship in midfield with Neves, so we'll try that first. That doesn't work. Oh, he's... Well done, Neves. It's always worth having a look at that. See who he's got a relationship with. We want to be defending, don't we? Defending free kicks, defending corners, as I recall. Oi. As I recall, Trouble is, I get distracted when I'm playing online. They create excellent chances, so we want to be defending. And far post, I remember we've done that already. And we know it's a standard line. So now we know how we need to deal with their threats. Because I'm willing to bet that although it looks like they're going to be playing wingers, they're not. Guehi on the left. I think I actually will go with that. That looks decent. Guehi on the left, Bajcetic and Neves. And Guehi as the left back gives us a very tall boy. Two tall boys. I quite like this pick that he's done. Musiala in midfield, Lauren, Arwell Davis. Quite like that. Musiala in midfield, Lauren. He's been a good signing, Lauren. And Arwell Davis on the wing. So Marcus, Van Borgia, Moscardo, Landerson, Waneri, Mbappe, Veloso. What a bench. What a bench. Veloso I might change Veloso for Carioca. Yeah. This is Kamalo on the move, possibly. He's just not good enough for this team. It'd be a shame. Landerson on the move, very possibly. Kamalo on the move, yeah, possibly. Give us 200 million to spend in the winter transfer window. Be quite useful. Could even bring Yamal in the winter transfer window. So, looking at this. Evening, Shane, how you doing? Finnegan, how you doing? Still get rid of him for 110 million. He's a useful squad player, though. He's a very good player who's useful to have around. You've got to have some players who don't actually complain. He's only recently started complaining. But he's been very useful to have around. Look at this form. The Velociraptor. But yeah, I think you're probably right. He might be worth getting rid of. We're doing okay, Shane. We're doing okay. What have we done tonight? We beat Real Madrid 6-1. We then had a very lucky 3-2 win against Wolves. And then we beat Everton 9-1. I'd say we're doing okay, Shane. Doing okay. But we've got Arsenal away now. And I don't think they're going to show us any mercy. They beat us in the Champions League. But they haven't been that good since. So is it time for us to get our revenge on Arsenal? Let's praise him. I like praising these young boys. They always get very happy. I'm tempted to play Mbappe up top. Who is up top at the moment? Gray. I'm tempted to play Mbappe. He likes a big game. Mbappe. In fact, I'm going to do that. We're going to put Mbappe up top, and then I'm going to put Gray on the wing. Mbappe likes a big game. And, yeah, all I've got to do is switch the closing down for the wing backs. Borgia's still not fit. He needs game time, I think. Might have to play him in the reserves. So this is, yeah, I know why you want to do this. I know. Don't tackle harder. That's good advice against Arsenal. And yeah, Martinelli's going to be coming inside here. I'm guessing he's going to be doing the same. Saka playing in midfield, is he? How old is Saka now? 32. So he needs to be closed down with Declan Rice, but he's obviously a good player as well. So probably just focus on these two. Saka isn't a passer, is he? Yes, he is. This is a good team. It's a very good team. This is a good team too, though. Mbappe is not comfortable with playing attacking. Just get on with it. Just get on with it. Bang the goals in when we get chances. And go to opposition instructions now. We don't never press. They've got a central defender named Karaoke, have they? We've got a central midfielder, right winger called Karaoke. We're going to type mark him. And we're going to type mark Declan Rice. I want you to pick up where you left off last time. 9 against Arsenal will make me very happy. Okay, I need to stop the game now immediately, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys just to close down a little bit more. And that will protect the corners. Yeah, that's fine. That will protect the corners of the penalty area. Or at least should do. Which is where I believe... Look how they forced me back. Where I believe Arsenal are going to target. If they play down the middle, then the high line will protect us. And we should be able to protect the corners of the area. We just got to keep an eye on who is their most dangerous players. This is like this. I'm having kittens here because you never know with this tactic. It's how these big games are going to go. You've got absolutely no idea. Come on, boys, come on. It's only Arsenal, and we owe them after that Champions League debacle, where we only scored 1. That's okay, they can play it in front of us, no worries. They're not going anywhere as such. Well done, boys. Easy peasy. But don't make an error, though. Yeah, we're only about 500 and something away now, Shane. Not far away now. Go on, Davis. Get in. Oh, he's hit the post. What did I do to stop the corner of the box? It's not the crosses. What the inside forwards will do, I'm going to do a video on this very soon, is they tend to take shots from this kind of area, the corner of the penalty area. So they pick up the ball... they pick up the ball in these areas here and then tend to curl these shots in. If you put your wing backs to close down more, because normally I've got them on close down less. If they're playing wing play, I don't want them closing them down. So close down more and the wing backs block the shots from the corners of the penalty areas. It's a little known FM thing. It works like most of the time, but it's not going to work all the time. Like it's probably going to be... Oh, that was through the middle. Nothing we could do about that. That's unusual. So what I'm trying to do is protect these areas here by getting my inverted fullbacks to close down more. But we're getting beaten at the moment. 31 minutes. Our shots are not on target. And that means something is wrong. I can't see that there's anything wrong at the moment. But I think I need to stop them playing in the middle. It's too much space. Yeah, too much space in the middle. So I need to stop them doing that, and I'm going to take my assistant's advice and come into a low block and compact that space. Just compact that. Oh, that was cancel. I don't want to cancel that. Just compact that space now in there. We don't need to alter the mentality. I just want bodies in there and them not having too much space. And that's often why your assistant will advise that. And sometimes he's right and sometimes he's wrong. You just got to keep an eye on it. Now we should now get bodies in this space, which will stop them playing through the middle. And you can see they're playing mostly through the middle. The low block will also create opportunities for us over the top. Shall I go on the revenge bit? We're not positive enough. We should be attacking. Yeah, our shooting has not been good enough. And I think to help them, we'll go and do the hit early crosses again. Just get it in the box. And maybe we'll get on the end of one. And last time I did that, I also went a bit narrower. Let's see if that works again. So the idea is to get so many bodies in here, they can't... Oh my goodness. What is my goalkeeper up to? What? Oh my goodness me. That was a long ball over the top through the middle. This is quite interesting. Who is it doing it? It's Galore. He's putting these long balls through. He's targeting the fact that I've only got one central defender. Yeah, we'll tight mark him. We've only got 3 done. So let's tight mark him as well. Come on, boys. Let's sneak a goal here. It doesn't pay because if your wing backs, Shane, this is what I find. Your wing backs are closing down too much. The winger just skips past them. He can either do that coming inside or going outside. So when they're playing wing play, I generally just let my wing backs just track them to the corner. And then I will turn them, hard tackle them in the corner, turn them onto their weaker foot if they've got a weak foot. They can do nothing out here. So I just have them track the winger normally. When they have inside forwards who are always going to come inside, I have them close down more so they close down these spaces. Simply how I defend. I need to make some changes. Mbappe. So I'm going to put Nwani up top. Apkim Gray letting me down. He's not having a good game, is he? Van Peterson is awful. Marcus can come on for Peterson. And Musiala's not playing very well. Karaoke can come on. So let's get rid of the boys who are not playing particularly well. But it's okay. A point against Arsenal is a good result. But I'm just shocked that nobody scored a goal. At this point in time, nobody has scored a goal. Although there could be a lot of goals scored yet. A lot. Like this could be one. He's got acres of space. And he's missed it. I reckon we can get 20. I don't think so. I'd love to see you say with the local League of Ireland side. I want to do a save with Woking, which is my hometown. Go on, boys. Get in! Lauren, what a substitution. Get in. And we are a goal up against Arsenal. It's not enough for me. I was expecting 5. But we'll take a 1-0. But this is not over yet. This could, we could just as easily concede 3 in the last 10 minutes. And I've got tired players out here now. But we just have to hold on. We've FM'd them a little bit. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. It's going to be a nervy 5 minutes or so. How high is the line? It's just a high line. And then they're playing mostly through the middle, so they're playing in front of me, what that means, basically. So I need to stop them playing in front of me. Go on, goalkeeper! Oh! Oh! Oh, don't do that. We have beaten Arsenal. Only just, though. I think, yeah, very well done. We weren't at our best. But we've got the result. That's a bit of a blow, though. Even though we're still top of the league, it's a bit of a blow. Because what that means is the amount of goals scored now is just 55 in 14 games. That's not enough to beat City's record. We needed to get a 3-3 or a 4-3 win in that one. He's not happy either. What's the matter with him? Yes, Landerson. We just had a word with him. Right, okay. We're going to have to... let's just tell him there's a lot of football and I'm disappointed. I guess we'll sell you. I'm quite happy to sell Landerson. 100 and something million. Quite happy to sell him. I mean, the players we could get in for with the money that'll bring in, much better than him anyway. So we are still top, but only just. Man City have come from nowhere now. Oh, I need to rest the players, don't I? They can all have a rest for a day. And this is Dortmund. This is another big game. These have all been big games today. Apart from Wolves and Everton, these have been very big games. So a good result against Dortmund now. That was close. My goalkeeper made two dreadful errors. I was wondering if I should put him on the bench for the next game. I think, as I recall, he made a bad error in the game before that. I'm thinking, if he's made one error and then two errors in the next game, should he go on the bench? As Dortmund, we did beat them in pre-season 6-4, which was an interesting game. But I think they're probably better now than they were in pre-season. So we need to go and do near post. And we need to set them up with attacking. So you'll always do this. Wing play, you need to have a standard line. You can't have a high line against wing play. They're just going to get round the back of you. So just pop your line back a notch. You may, if you're under pressure, you may need to even bring it back a little bit again. And then you'll have to bring your offensive line back to compress the space. But I think we're good enough just to do with a standard line. This wing play, they're going to play, they have an inverted wing back here, an inverted full back, same system. So they're going to pile two DMs in here, got a box-to-box going up. They've got a good midfield. Mazzala coming out to support what they say are wingers. With a target forward, I've got no reason to suspect that they're not going to be wingers. So we can do that. And what we would do with wingers, and we'll put it back to normal now, how it's normally set up, we'll have closed down less, and we will have closed down less on this side. And then they can go outside as much as they like. We're just going to have our fullbacks track them outside. That's how that's done. The best Wonder Kid in FM, I've absolutely no idea. I don't chase Wonder Kids when I'm playing the game. I never have done. If we find one, all well and good. I just have a Chief Scout. She does everything. The Chief Scout does everything. And what she finds is what I choose from. So I don't go chasing Wonder Kids or that kind of stuff. If we find one, all well and good. Was it defending or attacking we need to do? I think it was defending, wasn't it? We found a couple. We just identified one that she found just now. Who was that? Exceptional player. Was it this guy? Yeah, it was this one. He's a Wonder Kid. Looks very decent to me. 68 million. 20 years old. He could become an extremely good player. So that was just my Chief Scout sending her scouts out. She does find them. But rather than go and chase them and have the same players for every save, I just let my scouts find them. And I pick teams and do transfer business only on the players that they find. The only time that I will change that is if I'm kind of like in a save and I was with Wolves and then I moved to Arsenal and I've got this player at Wolves, then I count that as knowledge of the game, so I can bring that player over from Wolves. So that's kind of like that's the only time I will do it. Who's my biggest rival manager? I don't know. Where is that listed? Where's that listed? Where's my relationships, I guess? Chinchilla and Consuela. Everybody else loves me to bits. It's like, as they should. Veloso Lauren Akim Gray. Yeah, that guy at 6'3". I mean, not only that, Lajos, but he looks like a super wide left midfielder. He's got attacking midfielder. I think he's definitely a wonder kid. He's classed as one. So the Velociraptor, Lauren and Gray. I don't have a problem with that. The Velociraptor can come in for Wirtz. Mbappe can have a rest. He is 34 at the end of the day. Where's Gray? Gray's already up top. Lauren on for Mbappe. Is that how he had it? Not disagreeing with him. That's a good team. £34.5 million for Kamalo. Yeah, we'd take that. It'd be such a shame selling Kamalo. Such a shame. But he's got to move on, and he's not good enough for this team. He's just not good enough. Well, that's interesting, because I was thinking of dropping him anyway, because he's been making mistakes. There's a lot of players now want to be sold. So goalkeeper needs to change now. I don't have a goalkeeper. I have to be Ben Beck. I have to put that youngster in. That's not very sporting. You could have been a bit more sporting than that. Now I don't have a goalkeeper on the bench. Well, Ben Beck, this is your time. That's unsporting of the game, because my other goalkeeper's not registered. It just picks on the weak areas. But we're doing all right in the Champions League. I'm not too worried. And if we lose this one, if we get thrashed in this one, it doesn't matter, because we're still going to qualify in the top 8 now. But we might win it. Ben Beck might have an absolute stormer. And it's interesting that I did say that Ramirez was making a few mistakes and might be dropped. So you just never know. But this is a big game. Win this one, we could win the group. Borgia, he's still not fit. He just needs game time, I think. Is this the game where he comes on for 30 minutes? He's been like that for about 3 weeks since his injury. He needs game time. Let's play him. Take a risk. Play him instead of Jesus Abba. I know, it's a big risk. But he needs game time. It's also saying hit early crosses. Something to bear in mind. No, I can't do it. Not on a match this big. Yeah, that's because my goalkeeper got injured. Come on, boys. It's only Dortmund. We beat them 6-4 in pre-season. Let's have more of the same. I don't want to say I'm expecting you to deliver. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I'll go with the assistant and we'll try and make them feel good. Need a big game from Gray. He's been out of sorts, but then he's been playing on the wing. It's not his natural position. So need a big game from him. But I've got a funny feeling we're going to lose this one. We have to lose. Playing this tactic, we have to lose at some point. We cannot keep this up. And we might actually get our asses kicked here. You never know. Especially with that goalkeeper in between the sticks. Go on, you take it off him. Nicely done. Nicely done. Go on, Lauren. Flick it on. Gray's in. Go on, son. Get in. We needed a big game from Gray. He's delivered. We're a goal up. And it seems to be going on and on and on. Just a lovely flick from Lauren. Bang. 1-0. How your Sotri with Sotri? That was a lovely flick on, Masked. It was a great flick on. But this could turn out to be... Oh, Story. I'm going to do... This is just a little bit of fun. I wanted to try this tactic out. See if we could beat City's goal. Amount of goals. Is this the equaliser? Yes, it is. And, whoa, I forgot to do the assistant stuff. That's my mistake. Not giving them enough... And these two boys, I need to take these two boys out. And possibly Adeyemi needs to be... That's my fault. I'm going to be doing something quite different. Once this is done, we'll be doing something quite different. And hopefully many of you will take up the challenge as well. So I've come up with a challenge. And... kind of like you'll be playing against me. So hopefully that will be a bit of fun. It's I'm writing up the rules as we speak. Not blindfolded, but that'll be quite interesting. So that'll be quite interesting actually. And then I've got, I think I'm going to go on with the Ipswich save. I think that there's a story to be told at Ipswich within the next few seasons. I even think we could win the Champions League within 6 seasons. So we're going to be going on with Ipswich. Go on, son. Oh, Arwell. What's happened to Musiala? He's got injured. It doesn't look that bad, but it's probably better to take him off as a precaution. But we'll let this highlight go and then we'll take him off. Well, and of course he gets the ball passed to him while he's carrying an injury. And we are wide open, and they've gone and taken the lead. We are now down to 3rd. All right, let's take Musiala off. Karaoke can come on there. Badgetic needs to ease off the tackles. Come on, boys, this is not good enough. I had a funny feeling it was going to be Dortmund because we beat them 6-4 in pre-season. This might be the game we get spanked. I'm just wondering, what are we doing wrong? The line should be high. The line is right. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Come on. It's quite even still. I'm not worried. We can still score 2 goals in 5 minutes. Even quicker than that. Or we could even concede like this. We're not defending very well today. We're really not defending very well. And what I think I need to do is tell these boys to close down more. We are in real trouble here today. But we were going to get spanked at some point. I wonder if I should push the line up much higher. And that's what I'm going to do. We're going to push the line up much higher. Just to try and stop them playing. But this is not good enough, boys. What was that? Some of these individuals as well are well. The Velociraptor. Peterson and the goalkeeper, bless him. He's having a shocker, that young goalkeeper. Bless his cotton socks. Oh, he has to play because I don't have another goalkeeper on the bench. Oh, that was like, of course FM is going to do that. When he's like a 20-year-old goalkeeper and I haven't got one on the bench. He's going to have a shocker. Oh! Come on, we're still in this. Oh, Lauren. There's a lot of bodies in there, but it's not because of a block. It's because that was a set piece. Come on, boys. If we get the 3-2, we can get back into this game. Lovely flick from Jesus Abba. Another corner. No, we don't need to do that. Yes, I have considered it, Smolu, but it's just about time and commitment. One day I will. There's a number of people who want to do that with me. Bozdogan. It's not that good, actually. Let's close him down as well. Got to try and stop him feeding these balls. But this is the defeat. I was expecting one. But as long as it's not a 7-2 spanking, I'll be all right. Oh, hit the bar. It's just not going in for us. It's time to make some changes now. Badgetic is knackered. Peterson's playing badly, so Van can come on. The goalkeeper, bless him. I don't have a goalkeeper, though. Badgetic is knackered. So let's get Moscardo on there. The Velociraptor and Darrell Davis are poor. So Landerson gets a chance to show what he can do. Let's put Wirtz, the Velociraptor and Arwell Davis. Mbappe can come on there. Come on then, boys. You can score 2 goals in 30 minutes. You are capable of doing that. We have got the match momentum. Second half, we've been the better team second half. We just haven't scored. Neves is very tired. But I'm not too worried. As long as it's not 7. Dortmund must be a very good team in Europe then. Because we thrashed Real Madrid. Oh, my goodness me. We are going to get spanked, aren't we? We're going to get spanked. It's quite... It's probably difficult to manage, and somebody's going to need a lot of time to actually be in charge of it. At the moment, with all the hospital stuff that I'm doing at the moment, and it's likely I'm going to be having physio twice a week on top of everything else, I just don't have the time. I'd really love to do it. I have never played against other humans before. I'd love to do it. But it's really time. And then streaming 6 days a week, trying to do some videos. I've got 2 videos I need to do. It's just time. Oh, we're getting spanked here. It was going to come. It always does. Oh. Aston Villa had a couple of these. City had a couple of spankings. We're going to get them as well. Oh, Lauren is shooting his way off today. He found, my scouts found him. He was listed for 89 million, so we just bought him masked. Just thought, what the hell, we had the money. Oh, an overhead kick. But we have been beaten. We've been spanked 4-1 by Dortmund. That was the one I was expecting. At least it's done now. They'll probably beat us 5-1, but at least it's not 7. If we can make it 4-2, boys, it'll make me happier. Look at them streaming forward. We just don't have enough defenders back. There's the 5th. Yeah, it was going to come. But that's good news, because if we have to play them later on, they're not going to beat us 5-1 later on in the competition. And they're just getting one over us because we beat them 6-4 in pre-season. But the poor goalkeeper, he's now on a 6. So he's... yeah, he's on a 6 now, bless him. I mean, the minute that Ramirez got injured, I kind of felt this is the one that we're going to lose. Yeah, I don't have the words to express how bad you were. All of you. So, we've gone down to 5th. I don't mind, because all we have to do is finish in the top 8. We've got 2 easier games now. If you think Celtic is an easy game. I think we have Celtic and one of these down here to play. So we're going to finish in the top 8, so I'm not all that bothered. And at least we've got that heavy defeat out of the way. That's out of the way. So it's a bit of a sad one to end the episode on, but it does give me hope for the next 5 games that are going to be coming up. What day is it today? Sunday, tomorrow night. So we'll get through to Aston Villa tomorrow. And hopefully we'll be still on course. We are on course to be beating Manchester City's 131 goals scored. We got 55 already. So I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. If you haven't liked and you're sitting there, give us a like, because likes do help the channel more than you guys know. That's why creators are always asking for it. Thanks for coming along. I do enjoy streaming. I think it's great fun. Enjoy chatting to you. Thanks very much. And tomorrow night we'll be continuing this. And then on Tuesday we'll be back with FM Tweak with Ipswich. So thanks for coming. I'm going to get a cup of tea and something to eat. And we shall see you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Take care. See you tomorrow.